brewskis. I forgot the water. This is kind of impromptu. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing amazing. I spent my afternoon dancing, so I hope you guys are having a good time too. I'll give you a second to come in the room. Hit the like button. Tell me hi. It's late too, so I'm pretty sure that my moderators are sleeping. Unless we have some Cali moderators, that would be nice. I don't know what I do with the phone. Hi, babies. Okay, my bad. 11:22, but some of you guys, maybe you're just not prepared to hear this info. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got one more thing. One more. I think for some of you, we should have put 11:33 instead of 11:22. What do you think about that? How's that sound? Oh, hello, love. Hello. Hello, Moto. Oh, you're in the chat for real. Who's awake with me? Hold on. At nighttime, my vision is like, whatever, baby. Hold on. Let me get this chat open so I can see who's talking to me. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Zaya. Thank you. I appreciate the like and the subscribe. This is a pick a stack. I hope you guys are ready. I'm in a good mood. I sense that you guys are in a good mood too. Don't you just feel good? Right? I'm just saying. Now, hopefully you do. And if you don't, let's get there. Yep. Some of you guys, this is definitely about love. I already know. So, how many, let's just by show of hands and in the chat if you'd like, have been triggered AF this week, this past week? Are you ready for what's coming? Because it's not slowed down yet. Some of you guys are going to have multiple lessons that you have to really be patient with. The trigger is going to be real. The trigger is going to be real. Let's do some pick a stacks. I'm starting with this deck. Again, this is if you guys are here, you're just on point. Your spidey senses are more than average. So thank you for joining me. Let's see what message comes out for you. Stack number one. Actually, you know what? Let me just give thanks first. I don't know why something's saying stop. I always give thanks, but I want you guys to give thanks for the opportunity to receive this message, okay? The individuals we are getting ready to speak with are up and up the utmost beneficial, benevolent energies that you will ever come across, okay? So if you feel like it's going to trigger you, I get that, but keep that sugar honey iced tea. I'm being polite to yourself. I don't know who needs to know that, but if you get triggered, I don't need a whole damn story in the comment section. I'm just saying. And if we can get through this peacefully, because I know how many people are triggered, like triggered, finger on the trigger, pulling it, whatever, pushing the button, whatever you guys want to call it. People snapping, whatever. Some people know how to be patient and not treat others badly, and other people snap. That's kind of the energy that we're in. So, like I said, for some of you all, this is about stepping into your next phase, your next ability, some of you all is ability. And it's going to be, oof, you guys might be out here hurting people's feelings, right? And I don't know if that you like yourself after you do that, or if, you're hurting people's feelings. I don't know what that is. What is that? Something about hurting people's feelings. It's a thing to grow from, if that makes sense. Positive reinforcement is also another thing that I just heard. Welcome to the chat. Hit that like button, please. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Jamarcus. Who's Jamarcus? Did we time somebody out named Jamarcus? I don't know. Who's Jamarcus? It's a nice name. It's actually a beautiful name. That's interesting that you would just throw that random name out there like that. So maybe this is for Jamarcus. Stack, number 1. Self-love, respect, and pride. Peacock energy. Something about weathering a storm. This is also about strength, too. Yeah. Sacrifices and compromise. This is faith. I've been thinking of the word faith all day today. Ooh. This is, yeah. Ooh. Mourning and loss. You see how I just kind of pulled back from that? And then there's self-defeat here as well. Why would you do that? Why would you? Somebody here in stack number 1 is giving themselves to the point. What is this? Unrequited love? Or does somebody think that you're willing to do this? Be in a situation of unrequited love? No, I don't know. Maybe it's just my feeling. Hold on, let me back up a little bit, because some people would do that, I guess. I'm not necessarily sure why you would do that. Your ancestors are definitely here. You have mothering guidance here. So there's something here where it's like, better. Because education, things like that stuff starts at home. Right? Learning the lesson. And it's kind of like you watch somebody sacrifice something and go through hard times. Stack number 1. I don't necessarily think that you want to own this energy, but if you're in this energy, okay. Some of you all, it's a lot deeper than you realize, but definitely an unrequited love vibration here. And I feel like you don't, hold on. You don't think that God loves you. And I told you faith. Some of you all don't think that Spirit is actually here for you, and they're asking you to remember. Yeah, God is always with you. See what I'm saying? I think you might just be on that low. That's what it looks like to me. You might just be on that low. But for some of you, stack number 1, this looks like an energy of unrequited love. And I don't know if it's just a lack of faith, or if it's a lack of faith in someone, or someone not having enough faith in you to understand what it is that you truly offer within this relationship. Right? We're not buffering, are we? Sorry, I keep kicking myself out of the chat. All right. Well, so I see unrequited love with stack number 1. I don't know why there's such a troubled energy with whatever this is. Like why is someone so, I don't know, someone is troubled. What I'm doing is looking for the next deck. What this says to me is I can't go too deep on you all. So I'll try to use some synchronicities to figure out what Spirit is trying to tell you. We'll use some animal energy, okay? And then maybe you guys can pick up the rest of your message like in other ways, if that makes sense. What lesson do they need you to learn? Because whatever this is, it's deep. And they need you to heal because, again, it's the back and the forth. It's the roller coaster ride that someone tries to get someone to be on when they lack faith, right? And then you end up missing. You end up missing some form of, like, it's self-love. That's what it is. It just, you put someone else before you. But this person does not reciprocate. Told you, it's your ancestors talking to you. I promise you it is. And they tell you, you need to protect yourself. Protect yourself from whatever this is. And I'm telling you, you're giving your guardian angel a really hard time. They're trying to cleanse this situation for you. They give you opportunities to realize who this person is to you and what it is that has been happening and why it feels the way it feels. There's a lot of lack here. I don't know if you just, and I'm not saying that you don't love yourself. I believe you do, because I told you you're chosen, you are tapped in, you know. So is there something draining you to the point where you can't get to this? Because baby, you're on fire, I promise you. You're highly, extremely passionate about something here. I don't know, I just heard I like you. That's what I heard. All right, let's do the animal energy just to see if, tell me about this, how to handle the morning and, no, that's right. Okay. I'm going to say stack number 1, you and your person, give me 2 animal energies, okay? Or whatever the situation is. Doesn't even have to be a person. We'll say you and your person, okay? So buffalo spirit at the bottom of the deck. Remember, the buffalo is to be revered, right? Because the buffalo is a representation of abundance and that the universe will bring as needed, as long as it's respected. There's cow spirit. It says the miracles are endless. That's you. That's you. And you have moth spirit. It says surrender now. And it says mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Yeah, this person, whoever this is, does not want you taking care of yourself. I'm just going to use a little bit of that pun and just say, are you letting them try the milk before they buy the cow? I'm just saying. Unrequited love, right? So moth, mouse, cow, and buffalo. Seeking the light. That's what they said. That's supposed to help you guys. I'm going to let you guys interpret that, okay? Because we're going to do a couple of different stacks tonight. If I see anything else that comes out with that, I'll let you know. I also see stingray. I know I'm looking at a moth, but I see a stingray. So that's for somebody. It only takes a little bit A little bit of faith to remove pesky, toxic things. Mouse poop is toxic, right? Petty, toxic, ew. Things that are triggering you from a past. It's done. If you cleanse this situation, Spirit says they got your back. They got your back, baby. Look at this. The same cards that have just been sitting here, but sometimes you just don't listen. Look at you. You don't listen. Oh, you don't listen. You don't listen. What are you doing? You trying to figure it out. I know you are. Is dairy a problem? I see pregnancy here for somebody. Be careful. This person might try to get you pregnant to keep you. I heard damn right. You must be fine. Someone's either going to get pregnant, like, or try to, whatever. They're going to get pregnant on you. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. Woo. I just heard kinky in the bedroom. I heard kinky in the bedroom. And then I'm hearing Key Sweat, make it last forever. Yeah, this person must go for hours or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they do. But listen, this person's going to come for you little by little. This is like an annoyance type factor. If you let a moth or a mouse into your energy, what does it do? I mean, if you have it under control, it's just something to watch. But if it's out of control and it's trying to take over your energy, it's going to eat your clothes, right? Both of these damn things will cause you issues with that, or just be worn and tattered. And that's what they're saying here. Why are you sacrificing yourself for someone that is giving you unrequited love? Just ask Spirit to step in here and help you. I don't know. I don't think you've forgotten about God, because God definitely has not forgotten about you. God's watching everything. Everything. And this lesson's just for a reason. Just remember that. It's just for a reason. I know. I'm sorry to have to tell you this. And if you all are married, you know, just, oh man, do what you need to do. Okay, that's all I can say. You're here for a reason, because you know you need to make a choice. I think that's what the title of this is. Is that what the title of this is? Future choices, right? Yes. Somebody's a effing liar. I want to cuss. So you might just, yeah. Jesus. That was what I kind of flipped to just a second ago. Someone is a total effing liar here. And they will nitpick your ass to death because you are the divine feminine. Oh, Lord have mercy. They said, walk away. They said, let this go. This is someone, you know, the ball and chain. Well, in this situation, the ball and chain is the masculine. And it's a ball and chain to the feminine because she's very, very lovely. She's sensual. She's divine. She tries to remember that God loves her, but then she gets this twisted ass energy, or the feminine gets this twisted ass energy. Boy, they like your light. Oh, they like your light. I promise you. And you constantly have to put in work. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing that anyway, but maybe you need to switch it up a little bit. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. I think your prayer work needs to be going towards the right energy. I think we need to just be realistic here and call this what it is. That might be part of the problem here, right? Memorize. You hypnotized by the D or the whatever it is. I'm not repeating that. I'm not. Somebody loves it though. That's what I'm saying. You guys are freaks. Whatever. Someone's a freak. Yeah, they are. Even if you leave, they want you to come back, boo. Whatever. Do what you need to do. I just know that you have like a really, really big blessing. You have a light that shines. And if you choose to ignore your ancestors, you about to be fighting your demons and this person's demons. Okay? You got 10 of cups in one hand, and you got your ancestors over here warning you, telling you that you're going to have to be strong because this person is going to slow your ass down. And those dreams of being pure and all that other stuff, you're going to realize this was a lesson that you had to learn to tear you down, to build you back up again, to arise from the ashes, right? You're going to feel like you lost time. See how the feminine here is standing, the feminine right here in the corner is standing before the clock? Somebody's going to feel like they lost time playing around with this, but you're protected. I mean, your family's got you if you pay attention. Stigmatized. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like the little, I don't know if you know what sex toys look like, but this is like a G-spot toy. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm getting out of that. I'm not going to tell you what I saw. What I saw is you need to have faith into who you are and where your true essence really goes, right? Where do you place it? Whatever. All I'm hearing is unrequited love. Some of you all, if you're that damn good, this is how that person's going to feel. You know what your worth is. And Spirit said, you better not forget it either. Okay? Yeah, you're out here helping people. I get that, but you're still the divine feminine. Okay? You don't need to be dealing with any lying ass bum in here trying to get the goodies and all that other stuff, make you wait a little bit while they got multiple people. Then try to play like you out here acting single. You know what? Damn right I'm out here acting single. Look at this. This is emotional manipulation and stress. And somebody got a third party. I promise you they do. Look at this. Whatever. I'm not getting involved. You shouldn't be involved in that. I don't even want to be involved in that. You shouldn't even be involved in that. Just saying. Stigmatized. All right, sack number 1. Get it together. Get it together. Deep breath on that one. Meditate or something. That would be best. That's what I heard. That would be best. Meditate. Let's do some moon, baby. Let's do some moon energy. Talking to the moon. Trying to get to you. Sack number 2. How you doing, boo? I don't know. I'm picking up on an energy of somebody saying what I like. I like nice eyes. This is what I hear. But I mean, I concur. I like nice eyes. A great smile. Nerdy glasses. I love nerdy glasses. Like if your glasses just make you way more mature, whatever. Somebody has a goatee, gray, or maybe they're just starting to grow it. The energy is gaining momentum. It says the waxing moon. There are so many things happening for y'all right now, I swear. See these mountains? going in the right direction, though. That makes sense. Because I'm thinking to myself, the energy that's out there, you guys, the next 2-3 weeks that lies ahead, I like the fact that you are going to choose prosperity. You also have Taurus energy here, and this is because you represent or you recognize value. I feel like this is really an energy of they're saying, let's go in this direction, okay? Or this is present vibe. You're headed in the direction of prosperity. At least, or at least within the next 3 weeks or so, you'll know how to plan for that energy, right? So that prosperity is what you're planting. Why not plant that seed today, right? Why are you waiting? Just plant it. You'll see something sprouting within the next 3 weeks. Something like that. Yeah, it says a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Lots of new moon energy. You're doing something. It says, and, oh, I love this. You have all new moon energy in Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. This is you being grounded. Okay? This is all earth energy. I don't know. I'm hearing to myself that you're the smart one in whatever this is. You know, if you're, kind of extending over in from number one, I completely can see that. This would be the divine feminine, a time to give rather than take. Maybe this is you recognizing that you don't want anyone taking from you the things that you've put towards, life and the goals that you've had. Yeah. And it says now you move into the full moon phase. Time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Full moon eclipse. I told you there's going to be something that you cut off. Something that you probably were paying way too much attention to with that obsessive type of energy. And imagine the moon just intensifying it. Scorpio. And if it wasn't a positive vibration, this eclipse energy coming in to clear it all out now. Yeah. And it says, and again, back to new moon phase, meditating and contemplating in Pisces. It's who truly is the enemy, but where do you sit at spiritually too? Is there someone that you should be considering an enemy? Someone that's trying to F up your hard work. I like y'all. This was a good one. Oh, man. Y'all are pretty quiet in the chat. What's up? Let me know. Let me know what's up in the chat. Tell me about this grounded energy. Stack number 2. Okay, here comes the masculine. Damn, what are y'all just telling a story here? There's 3 feminine here. Okay, I definitely see the Jerry Springer stuff, and it's not healthy. I'll just say that. Everybody needs to go to the doctor. Okay? Okay, pumpkins? Yeah. Everybody needs to go to the doctor. And definitely, and what are y'all out here doing? I hope this is not a wake-up call about the self-worth and about the self-value after this detriment has come in, okay? I'm going to speak on the Jerry Springer stuff, and then I'm going to move on into the positive, those who are ascending and don't have themselves out here in these streets, okay? There's a difference between someone that keeps their ass at home and is a homebody and really honors themselves and someone who's just consistently stepping out in the street and has multiple people in the scenario, right? Oh, wait a minute. What is this one? Don't let your pride get in the way. And it's a full moon in Leo. I didn't even see that. Look at that. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fire. Someone is in regret for choosing someone, is what I feel. I also see that someone here, because of the fact that, especially if you guys, again, an unrequited type of issue or misunderstanding, not knowing, a betrayal of some sort, or they really did know, just a whole lot of bad juju from one person being spread to multiple other people because someone was choosing to have cake and eat it too. Out here acting single. Yeah. Divine clarity about where somebody wants to be. Please, please be careful when you are out here in these streets. Now, for those of you all that are not in these streets, there is somebody who misses you and cannot handle the fact that you might possibly have somebody else. This person could have potentially fallen in love with you, but right now there's, yeah, maybe you're not talking to them is what I'm hearing. Maybe they hurt you. They did something that really effed it all up, and now they know that they're going to have to come correct or don't come at all is what I see with this whole trying. They don't know how to do it though. This is what the choice is. How do you become grounded so that you can move towards this positive feeling of being grounded, right? Successful. How do you maintain the success? Very damn carefully. It's not going to be without some trials, I'll tell you that. Now you got the masculine right here. But why is this? What is this right here? Ooh-wee. Something, this is texting. I see texting here. I see a whole situation. There's like multiple people here. I definitely see that somebody is trying to successfully cause conflict with another situation, okay? We have a masculine here that is... What is... They're definitely manipulating the situation, and I feel like they're trying to keep... What are they doing? Hold on. What are they doing? Working. This is working, but it's... Someone's like mad or upset that they were clumsy with something. They fumbled something. Maybe they fumbled a person. I'm confused now. Shit. Because it's like somebody won't make the decision to do the healing work that's required and necessary because other people... I feel it's jealousy right through here. They don't give... Someone does not give a damn if someone else has a woman. If they can worm their way in, they will. If they're... And someone's goal here is to stop someone from being intimate with someone else. If someone is dealing with a Taurus, if there's a earth sign or a fire sign here, like a Leo, Taurus, they don't know about each other. The mother might know about both of them. The Taurus is the one that's in the dark, though. Something like that. And she's about to find out about this relationship. If somebody got married for money, an ex is about to come in here and just blow whatever this is out of the water so that I don't know, it's like kind of hating on the newlywed couple type thing here. But at the same time, it's, I don't know, there's something about the truth that goes with it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just see somebody that is really trying to prove their point, winning at proving their point and causing conflict. Yeah, it says North Node. This has to happen. It says step out of your comfort zone. I'm done with this. And the reason I'm done with this is because it feels like there's a masculine that doesn't want to make up their damn mind. You know, it's almost like the masculine wants to treat the feminine in a way of just like, look good, do what I tell you to. What was that person's name? Dude had a whole channel about how to treat women, and then it was found out that they themselves were like cheating on their wife and stuff like that. Like, it was weird. Like, he was telling about other dudes and how other dudes treat each other. See, look at the bigger picture. Full moon, Leo and Sagittarius. I'm telling you, there's probably a fire sign and an earth sign energy here that don't know about each other. If that's the case, I could actually see whoever this masculine is losing these feminine energies if they're trying to play two people. If that's from a higher perspective, you need to be careful who you call your friend. You know what I mean? Don't let them set you up for failure. I don't know. Somebody just needs to watch who they have around them, if that makes sense. And watch them in the sense of, like, you might trust this particular person, but their actions, I don't trust their actions that are coming up for you. Like in the next 2 weeks or so, or even a week or so, I want you guys to be mindful to be quiet. And if somebody tries to behave in a way of like you're bothering them, just remember, stay grounded, and spirit will lead you down the path of success to move past whatever that is. See, staying in your divine feminine energy, right? Highly protected. I don't know. I just heard silence is the best. See what I mean? And energy is gaining momentum. So there's definitely something coming. And whatever you guys choose to do, how you ground with this, definitely telling you to utilize earth energy to cleanse yourself of whatever this is. That means you give your energy back. It says, have faith in your dreams. It says, waxing crescent moon. Maybe get some fresh flowers too. I do that a lot. Flowers I have right now are actually really funky. They're purple, orange, white, yellow. I don't know. I got them because of the orange, and then I like added some purple to them. Is there orange and purple in here? Man, they're more like yellow and purple. But still, And it says conclusions are within reach. It says that full moon eclipse is there. Go ahead and cut whatever. Oh yeah, look, it says full moon in Gemini. Remember that 10 of swords that we saw? There's something there. I just heard kidneys for some of you. I don't know how that's reflecting, okay? If it's not full moon in Gemini, it's a full moon energy. It says the answers you need are coming. Okay, I'm done with that. What do we want to do? Are you guys enjoying the read? Let me know. You're the Taurus. Hi, Richard. How you guys doing? Are you loving your weekend? I'm loving my weekend. Tell me hi in the chat. Let me know you're there. I think we got about another 15. Let's do another one. So what was that, 2? Some of you all, this is about good fortune and good fame. That's what I pick up on. If you needed some sort of support or something like that when it comes to manifesting, they said use the energy of pyrite. Staying around the house for the weekend. Nice. I did go out today. I've had a good day. It's been I don't know, if I could use the word for today would be vibrant. I don't know, that's just how I feel. Vibrant. Ooh, look what came out. Evil Eye deck. Okay, this is for those of you that you guys need a softer reading though. You know, I kind of feel like people are just hurting people right now. The first reading, what? Unrequited. We're doing number 3 right now. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry if I just snorted. My bad. It's just funny. I think someone might be fixated on you, but that's okay. No matter what you do, you don't need to worry. No matter what they do, you will win. Victorious. Da, 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 da. Okay. So we have reckless magic here. Manifesting and doing whatever somebody wants. Right? Not having any remorse as to how their actions were making other people feel. It says block removing. Whatever was holding you back has been or is being removed. I wonder how this comes through. I'm hearing the word compensation. And it says pity party. Someone is going through tough times and wants you to experience the same thing. But yeah, that's over with. And what's over with, the way that this person was trying to have this pity party and say, hey, it was doing it through what we call the STD, spiritually transmitted disease. Be careful. Someone courting you or dating you is dealing with a lot of energetic burdens and dark entities. I mean, you cannot make that up, right? And what happens when someone has dark energies and dark entities and blah, 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 blah? It blocks your money. It blocks your... So when you release somebody that has this type of vibration around you, one of the things that you will normally find is, especially if it's meant for you, your blessings begin to flow. Like everything is just beautiful again. That's what, to me, it's and it flows. It's at ease. And right now, again, we are going through those times of having to get rid of these particular energies. Somebody, what is this reckless? Health attacks? And completion. I knew completion was going to come out because I just saw it. It's done. It says the energy work done against you is done. It's over. Any spells like that have been broken. You've removed what you cannot. There's a lot of removal here. Withdraw. You are moving on past those who have issues with you. It no longer matters. This is just being in a part of life where you like, I would rather accept this BS that somebody was trying to offer to me. Okay, stack number 3. Been there, yeah. Man, look at all that. And somebody was really trying to come for you and make you sick. Someone is trying to negatively affect your health, either physically or mentally. I was thinking feather. I don't know why I was going to say feather. Is someone's name Feather? Someone's name is Feather. I've never heard of a woman or a man named Feather, but Feather, you're special. Just remember that. And listen, okay, or maybe this just is a feather for someone. This is a message. Look, there's feathers all back there, right? The reason we utilize feathers is because they are, and if you can see your own wings, okay, that's great. You can use those to keep your space clean. If not, you can utilize them and keep them clean. Other times they're going to come in colors, okay? Whatever the color is of the feather that you see, try to really hone in on it. What does that color mean to you? What does it represent to you? Not what you find on freaking, what's the name of that? Pinterest, okay? I don't give a damn what you find on Pinterest. It's what it means to you, right? Because you see in color, don't you? You get flashes of light. You know, you got a couple of decks laying around and they ping a little bit, right? Things sparkle. When you walk by, you know when something is for you. It's that sixth sense. It's that gift of sight. You know. And that's how and why all of this has now been completed. This reckless ass mofo that has been in your energy trying to come for you is done. They tried to block you, I promise you. That's done now. That's done. Ooh, that's done. All right. No need to go back either. No need to even look at the things that happened, the things that they tried to do. It's just, it's another phase in life where it's like, okay, what are we doing now? We're loving ourselves, but we're loving ourselves. Sexy and a mofo. That's what I just keep hearing, sexy mofo. Allowing your match, your person to actually come in here. That's what's up. I like that. You know what's funny? And I'm going to share this with you. I mean, because it is what it is. I keep picking up on, if you really want your person to come in, the best thing to do would to be to pray that if they had anything like this on them, someone doing reckless energy work towards them to try to harm them or stop them from coming towards you, pray for them. You know, even if you haven't met this person yet, pray for them so that, you know, they do successfully come in and have the strength and the energy to bring about a positive energy there. I'm telling you. Something that belongs to you, somebody tried to mess with. I promise you. See, he's back at the bottom of the deck again. Your person is here. They say protect your person. Protect whoever this is. Even if you have not met this person, protect your person. This is your king. This is your masculine. Yeah, it is. I don't know, whatever this is your protector. This is your provider. See, I told you, it's your masculine. You cannot make that up. This is your twin. This is your, if you utilize that phrase, but this is just your person. Season, reason, whatever. They're meant to be here. You're supposed to protect them. Something else I thought about. If you're choosing a path, right? Do you choose it out of fear? Did someone choose a path out of fear? And if they did choose it out of fear, do you get the chance to go back and say, I don't want to do it that way? Or maybe somebody's asking for that. So like maybe you got up to leave to do whatever. And instead of grabbing the person and saying, can we talk? Can we acknowledge one another? Can we know that we want to do it this way, or we need to at least discuss it, right? Healthy. Healthy. Someone who is trying to take that healthy balance away from you and your person or something like that. Instead of separating or leaving or not being able to do this, you now learn how to come together. And let's just say grab each other's hand and say, can we do that again? Something like that. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Somebody needed to hear that. Things that no longer matter. It's an apology. Things that no longer matter. Working things out. Somebody being someone's wish fulfilled. Somebody wants to come back. Look. Somebody wants to come back to the divine feminine. And look. Whew. You must be loving them right. Your prayers must work, baby. Your prayers work, because this masculine is coming in making an offer. I'm telling you, you are their wish fulfillment. Your subconscious, this is exactly what they're thinking. They dream about you. They do not want you getting away. I like that. All I heard is giddy up. Damn, let me get out of that. That's some freaky stuff right there. Look, y'all some freaks. I told you all you're some freaks. I know you are. Feather in a hat. It was a gift. Oh, okay. See, that's crazy. That's that love that just came back out. Long time love, too. They just told me long time love, whatever that is. Animals? They said not really. Not really on the animals. What else? It's very, very sensual, sexual vibe with this. It's sexy. Sexy, you know. This is a sexy vibe. Do I have a sexy deck? I mean, sorta, I guess. Let's see what this one says. Divine connection, because you two are coming together, right? Yeah, let's do divine connection on top of the evil eye. Look at that. What? You cannot make that up, boo-boo. Look, and there's two of them. Yep, this is, y'all gonna be spooning. Yeah, you are. And getting up and having brunch. And when you're not near each other, or you're this other person that tried to come in between that, either they're going to have anxiety, or when you're away from them, they're going to have anxiety. You do it for whoever this person is, I swear. Yeah, you do. They watch you too. Someone's watching you. Who's watching you? I told you. You're their everything. Why am I singing 80s songs? Oh my God. Breakfast. Stuck and hanging. What? They can't move on from you. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah. You woke their ass up. They do have something that is like trying. But I'm telling you, there's something, I don't know, maybe they're looking for the answer too. And they're going to come across you. And as soon as they come across you, I swear it's done. Whatever it was or whoever it was that was trying to block this person, everything just opens right wide up. I don't know if this is your new lover, this is your new job, whatever this is, real recognizes real. If it's unhealthy, if it's toxic, it can't be that way anymore. It just has to stop. It's done. Here you go. I told you. Soul recognition is off the chain. High priestess. Somebody's going to be told where to go. Right place, right time. I keep hearing that too. Right place, right time. Lottery. I keep hearing that too. Twin flames. I told you. Completion. This is someone who's coming for you, into you. Hi, baby. It's like, it's one of those things. Where you been? Where you been? Playing with the freaking karmic. Learning, yeah. Playing with the freaking karmic. Had a lot of control over them sexually. Yep. But I'm telling you, calling you in the fifth dimension. I miss you. Calling you. They can feel you. They know it. They're stuck with this karmic ass person though. They're done with the karmic. Tell me, how does it end with this karmic? Something about the sexy deck. Something about sexy. Date night. It's same old, same old. It's not going to change is what I just heard. This is an Aquarius. I just saw, well, the Fool card is the Aquarius, right? But the Fool, something is not changing here. It doesn't feel good, whatever this is. It's like, I don't know. It's lack of interest, if that makes sense, in whatever this vibration is. They no longer want to be stuck. They realize that there's something different. There's something better. There's a whole freaking world out there. Somebody got stuck with the wrong damn fish is what I'm hearing. And I keep seeing Aquarius. Okay. Maybe there's a new group of friends. There's something here, but somebody has goals and aspirations to do something much bigger than what they were doing. And this is not a negative thing in the sense of, they're leaving someone who they should have stayed with. No, this is definitely someone that season is done. This is the new one. Whatever this is. So job, love, whatever. People are going to want to know where you went to, and don't worry about it. Whatever it is, it's meant for you. It's just somebody has to finally say, I can't do this anymore. And I know that the cutoff game has to be real. See, you cannot. What? I told you the cutoff game has to be real. Look at that sword. There's that Queen of Swords. I told you. Know what you want, boo. Know what you want. And it's definitely not that karmic. You got this King of Wands, third party. Somebody says no. Somebody has to be strong enough to move away from whatever toxic energy this is. And when they do, they're going to realize their higher self is going to peep game. Maybe it's in the dream, third eye, whatever, that there will no longer be any more arguing because they have finally run into their Empress. They figured it out. I'm telling you. They are done arguing with whatever idiot this is. Someone they don't want to be around anymore. Somebody could actually chase them, saying, no, you're stuck with me. You're not going anywhere. Like they have this mentality of, this is my person. This is my woman. This is my man. This is my job. This is my thing. This is my right. Ownership. Universe is saying, hell no, boo. Hell no, we destined these two to be together and we're getting ready to cut you off. And somebody's going to be spying and twisted. Somebody's going to be spying and twisted because they're going to sit back and watch as someone new steps in and was like, no, I don't know. Maybe this person wasn't doing for the other person the way that they're getting ready to do for this new one too. Ooh-wee. I don't know. Somebody's not playing. I mean, there's definitely an X here, but I don't think the X matters. This telepathic communication, this astral traveling. I feel like whoever this is, they already found their person. They definitely have some baggage they need to clean up, though. Okay, but look, once that nude is out there, it's always going to be out there. Do you know what I mean? Like it goes through a million servers just to get to whoever it is you need to get to. And half the time, those nudes are already out there. That's just what I keep hearing. They don't care. I'm telling you that, like, in the astral planes, somebody is seeing their person. I don't know. Somebody is seeing their person, I'm telling you. And they're getting ready to get rid of something else. This person can tell. I'm done. There's about to be a switch. Someone is about to move towards the person they're supposed to be with and stop playing with the karmic. Aquarius indeed. 80s baby. Oh, okay. Okay. Feather in a hat. Oh, a feather in a hat. That's a trip. One more. You know what I came across today? I came across Blue Lotus energy, or Blue Lotus perfume. And I've never seen that before, but the way I love Egyptian goddesses, you know that I had to join my repertoire. Blue Lotus perfume. I can't wait to use it. And actually, I already did use it. I'm not gonna lie. It smells really yummy. It smells yummy. I don't know like how to, it just smells yummy. You know what I mean? It tingles too. It's weird. But it's also supposed to be lucid dream inducer as well. Not this deck first. Archangel Michael deck. So this is going to be stack number 4. Archangel Michael coming out for you. You are on the right path. Explore your options if you feel it is time to leave an unhealthy situation. Okay? So whatever's not working for you, you definitely need to allow Archangel Michael to help you on that new path. It's time to leave something alone, and that way you can be happy. Okay, or someone is making that choice so that they can be happy. Archangel Michael says, yeah, it's okay to do that. Exploring your options. It says, dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of the alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life purpose. You can't make that up. Right? After all we've been talking about tonight, these choices, that path is bright. Remember we were talking about like the feathers right here? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like if you can see your own wings, this is what they look like. Sometimes you have to shed a few things in order to be able to grow, right? And if you allow certain things to stay stagnant in your energy, it's unhealthy. Ask for Archangel Michael's help with hearing answers about these choices that you're going to be making. Temple of Carnelian. I'm telling you, that's a rooted energy all the way. Okay, it says entering the fierce belly of Skemet. It says healing the divine masculine, or Osiris rises. Look at that. And think about all of the effort and energy that the feminine put into making Osiris rise. Divine destiny, path of the divine warrior. That's because it's our damn job to do it. I'm telling you. Remember, I've been saying, make sure you guys are protecting the ones that you love so that they know. I mean, to me, this is just the masculine and the feminine having each other's back in this particular reading. Because you think about where it says the temple of the carnelian. Look how she embraces that power. Okay. And if you guys are aware, carnelian is going to be a sacral, okay, chakra type of energy. Yes, I am talking about chakras. I know that there's a lot of people that don't believe in stones and things like that. Even if you're just using it to describe the feeling, okay. Right? You don't necessarily have to use stones, but you do need to know yourself. You need to know how to hear God when they tell you that something is not quite right. How to feel when it comes to taking this particular type of action. This is actually something that if you make this choice now to fight for your person, move forward and towards something, you'll recognize what you need to do later. I see that this is a continuing cycle, but each time they ask you to decide to be happy. Joy and bliss can be yours. Divine destiny. Tell me about this one, please. Divine destiny. Time to leave an unhealthy situation. Financial troubles. Someone's masculine feels like they can't come back. And so I see the feminine standing up for whoever this is, but it could also be a financial burden as well. Yeah. I don't know why the masculine energy doesn't respect the knowledge the divine feminine has. And I feel like it's the divine feminine's job to step into her power to the point where she realizes how and why there's been damage. The feminine in this particular read, this is stack 4. When I tell you the feminine is powerful enough to raise Osiris, he becomes the student at that point. The student that is understanding what it is to have a soulmate. Wow. You guys ever heard of that phrase that a woman cannot raise a man? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. She can raise him not to take any sort of BS when it comes to how they truly feel about the people that they love in their life. I don't know where that just came from, but somebody is of the opinion that a woman cannot raise a man. Yes, she can. Because she's strong and she has faith in that man. So I don't know if this has to do with the child that's living with somebody, or if this is just having the masculine's back. I feel that she definitely does. He didn't have faith in himself, and the faith that that the feminine had for the masculine actually has empowered this person to understand the truth about themselves and how they've pretty much played themselves and how they're dealing with unhealthy things and wicked thoughts. I'm hearing wicked thoughts. Some of you all, this is as strong as generational curses. Okay, babies? Yes, thank you, Bradley. I really appreciate that. That is, ooh, exactly. Wow, Bradley, you felt that, huh? Because I swear you summed it up perfectly. That's exactly how it feels. And there's a lot of things that have been damaged, right, in whatever this is. Some of it is definitely self-inflicted when it comes to the masculine, though. The feminine has patience. And she knows that sometimes it takes trial and error. Sometimes it takes learning. This is a divine feminine that's willing to, I don't know what, heal. Willing to wait and heal and to reciprocate till this person knows what love is. Yeah. And there could be someone here that's dealing with like a mental issue in some way, shape, or form, because I have the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So it's like that Gemini vibration where, I don't know. And I'm going to say like a social aspect. So it's got to be social media, making someone think that they need to do, like scrolling. This looks like scrolling right here. Need to do it a certain way, and that just causes pain and detriment. I don't know. I just see that the feminine is willing to adapt, right? Willing to refrain from allowing negativity to proceed. That's interesting. Yeah. Damn. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's weird. Something that the masculine is doing that they need to leave alone. And for some of you all, it's social media is what I hear. Right? Something that they've invested in, something they need to let go of. And it's a betrayal to what the feminine is trying to do. So if the masculine is willing to move on from that, which I feel like they are, to protect this feminine, good. But if it's going to be a deceitful thing, no. If they're going to be an a-hole, yeah, that's what I heard. I heard looking for the hotcakes. Ooh, Lord. I'm not finna get in all that. Listen, you know your life, you know your love, you know your story. You know your story. Anything else? Highly protected and favored. Honor. Honor the soul contract is what I just heard. That's better for you. Better for you to honor the soul contract than to not. Whoever needed to resonate with that. Yeah, sense of humor. Says this situation is already resolved. Yeah, that's funny. They said sense of humor because once it's already said and done, you'll realize why everything went the way it did. Don't you love that? Yeah, it says key of life. Spinning the ankh, the key of life. Here you go. Sexy mofo. Sexy mofo. I hope you guys are doing all right and you're having a wonderful weekend. Okay, I think I'm done. You guys want to do a couple animal cards? Let's do a couple animal cards. For whoever needs to know this. Let's pull for water signs. How about that? We'll do that. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You got Buffalo Spirit, so go back to the reading with that. And you got Parrot Spirit. So watch who you tell your business to and watch who you tell that you got good things happening. Okay? And Spirit will have your back, but you definitely have a lot of bird energy. So you have other people around you. Keep your business to yourself. That's what I hear. All right. Let's do Earth. So Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. That's interesting. So you might be talking to a water sign. You got Canary, Spirit, Stag, and not the beer. You have Giraffe, so a different perspective. You have Bat, which is a rebirth to be assured, and you have Pig. Use your mind wisely. And notice it has wings, so when pigs fly, right? So lots of flying energy here, 3 out of 2. Staying grounded, definitely seeing things from a different perspective, letting new things come in, but also utilizing your senses. Because if you know, bats are blind, right? So they hone in with that little radar, with that sense of vibration. Whatever this is youth. Don't be someone's sacrifice either, I promise you. Don't let somebody take you to, I don't know what they call it. Canary. Some of you all you're getting noticed by someone is also what I just picked up on. So this is my earth signs. Earth signs, some of you all are being noticed by someone. I don't know. It's something about maybe they tingle. Maybe you tingle when this person touches you, or I don't know. Something about using your spidey senses about that person. I know I didn't say it, but it's air signs. Know your worth. Something ain't quite right is what I just heard with my air signs. Skunk spirit. Something ain't quite right. Squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. I don't know. Some people think something's a nuisance or something thinks somebody's sweet. Brown bear spirit. Spider spirit, bobcat, jeez, and frog. Oh, Lord, you got a lot going on. Okay, so air energy, I'm going to need you to chill and understand that someone could be trying to, weave some sort of web so that they can snare you. I don't know. Some of you all have a stalker, or someone is a stalker. There's a prey aspect here. You also have the frog spirit, which means that whatever this is, someone needs to release that and let that go. This is harsh. I see something very harsh here between the spider and the skunk with the bobcat. Why is this so harsh? I don't know. Air sign, only you know what that is. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You need to get rid of something and you need to ground and tell yourself that you can do it. You got feathers here again. Okay. But you also have infinity. You have a very, very long journey ahead of you. Some of you, I'm thinking 20s, 30s. That's where you're at right now. You need to be sly about whatever it is that you're doing, especially if you got somebody around that you know is into something and could get you like mixed up and involved, and you don't want to be involved in their stuff. Be careful with that. Don't be too greedy either. Know when to let something go, because if you're going to be greedy, that can get you caught up. Okay, get you caught up with Batman and Robin. That's what I heard, Batman and Robin. All right, fire signs. We did we did water, we did air. That was earth. No, yeah, earth then air. So let's do fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Any sort of animal totems they should be on the lookout for and what they might need to know. Ooh, look at you. Aw. I get flamingo all the time. That's funny. Look at you. Look at you. You got 36, 26, 66. Like I told you, go pay that lottery. Koi fish, there is always enough. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. And then white raven, trust in the magic. You guys, there's a vibration around you where you can do whatever you want to do. You also have pig spirit at the bottom of the deck and back. So this might be in line with the earth energy that we just saw. I think that was earth energy. Just go back and take a peek. Man, you got a lot of luck. You know what it is? Here, this is what it is. Out of everybody that has an attitude, everything that's going on, you're the rational one, fire sign. You're the one that's actually telling people, we've just been through some really good times. Do not allow yourself to step over that boundary. Allow yourself to stay stable. Even if you only have 1 foot, right, with the flamingo. Even if you only have 1 leg to stand on, you take a hit. Don't cry. That's what they're saying right here. Don't cry, because we don't want you to be overly emotional. You've been there. Now we need you to dry yourself off. Look, you're a little fluffy. Okay, you're just a little fluffy. Dry yourself off. Pull it together. Okay, they're bringing you, what is this? Do I have the book for this? They're bringing you prosperity with whatever this is. Hold on. I don't know if I have the book or not. I do not. I do not. That'd be interesting. I'll probably put it in a drawer or somewhere or something. Whatever. Whatever a white raven would mean to you. So a raven normally that you would see would be black, right? So something very, very rare coming up for you. 66 also being the number of the soulmate. Maybe meeting more than one soulmate. But also, again, air energy coming in here. It says trust in magic. What else can they tell me about this card, please? You're building something. Because see how that you're either building or you're eating, one of the two. But there's nourishment there for you, or there's shelter. Okay, maybe there's both, nourishment and shelter. All right, so the things that have been happening for you, your luck, your prosperity will continue. Please use it wisely and grow wisely with whatever this is. Oh yeah, look, Bear Spirit just came back out. You have this, to me, this is a successor. This is someone who's going to protect you, watch over you, okay? And if you're in trouble in any way, shape, or form, they will find the help that you need to get you out of it. This is someone who's going to provide and protect for you. I like that. Yep. Especially if there's someone that's there trying to mess with you, fire sign, you'll have like this hawk energy come down, swoop up. The talons will just be like, psh, grab it and take it away. You wouldn't even have to worry about it. Yep, turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race, baby. Koi fish, lots of water. Lots of water. Okay. So, White Raven, mythical and magical legendary. Shapeshifter, no kidding. That's nice. Think about that. Thank you for looking that up. I appreciate that. Hi, Janaea. Janaea. I want to make sure that I'm respectful and say your name correctly. You guys have just been rocking with me tonight. Thank you. Does anybody else need to know anything? Because I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. You know I really only get out here like once a week or so. I really have been thinking about Sagittarius lately, though. Sagittarius, you need a reading, boo. Because and again, you are that rock. Everybody, if you can, embrace the Sagittarian energy. If you know a Sagittarius, give that baby a cookie, give her a cupcake, or give him a cupcake, because he's the one that's tearing the brunt of all of the energy that you guys are all dealing with. Because, you know, your Sagittariuses are your seers. That's why you see in tarot land, everybody's pretty much a Sagittarius, especially the good ones. The really good readers are Sagittariuses, I promise you. There's some others too. Yeah, Geminis can be really good too, just in my mind. A couple of Aquariuses out there. Yeah, you know what? I take that as it resonates. There is a lot of toxicity, but I also see the healing that Spirit wants you guys to go through. Okay? See, how long have we been here? We've been here over an hour. Okay. Well, I got to get up in the morning. I have a date in the morning. I'm going for coffee. I love you guys. I will see y'all later. If you need anything, holla at me. All packages have been sent out. Thank you so much for your purchases. I do have some jewelry that I have not uploaded. Maybe you guys will want that for like the autumn. I also have autumn candles too. So I think that would be nice to get those out there as well, because I like them. Anyway, this is for you guys. I love you bunches. Give me a hug. Peace, no boogers.